What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Positive Vibes. I'm your host, Not Slim One. Joining with me this week is, really the only guest that we could get on the show this week, Gizmo. What's up, Vibe? Also on the show, we got the Iceman co-hosting it up. What's up this week?
Hey, that's enough now.
Jackass. All right.
Get back here.
Right now, it's Tuesday night, and I took the day off of work last Thursday, the day after last week's Positive Vibes.
Yeah.
And I went to this Twisted concert in London, and then I didn't turn the camera on all weekend. I didn't turn the camera on at all. I didn't film any Easter stuff, I did this show on Thursday. We took a break from filming the challenge this weekend because Lunchbox was occupied for Easter weekend.
We got one in the bank, so.
Yeah, we do, and then we're going to shoot a double to catch back up. And it was weird. It felt good to not... It felt okay to not pick up a camera and talk about bullshit and think of something to say. But it was also extremely foreign. It was extremely foreign to not pick up my camera.
Yeah. Well, you're so used to it now. I mean, it's what you do.
Exactly. It was really weird.
Yeah.
There was like, I should be vlogging this right now. And then, nope. I didn't even really bring the camera out with me when I went out in public or anything.
Well, I mean, if you weren't going to do any filming, why bother?
Oh, I don't know. You never know in case something crazy is going to happen.
That's true. You never know what's going to happen out there.
So yeah, it felt weird but good to have 4.5 days off of work and only vlog on Thursday, and it was crazy. It was crazy.
Much
crazy
vlog.
as hell.
It's just footage of the concert, right?
Yeah.
So it's not even really vlog.
Oh, I slapped a whole fucking hour fucking video together in like a little over an hour. It was awesome.
Really?
Yeah, it was great. So, whatever. All right, this week on the show, I'm smoking some dabs that I fucking got through the Dabratory. Got a little bit of ash in my dabs this week. Not cool. It was a lot more than that, but now it's a lot less because apparently you can only smoke it once. They got Reclaim, but I ain't fucking with this. Shit tastes like straw.
Does it really?
Yeah, when you smoke Reclaim, it tastes like gross fucking pre-smoked.
It sizzles. I know that.
Yeah, with all the water content trapped in...
like crazy.
It's like science. I'm going to do a big one because I got to get ready to go to my job. So I fucked up at my job. You guys might be aware. And then...
yeah, we discussed that a little.
Yeah, we did. And then I got a message from my supervisor that stuff is overwritten. The DVR has completed a full hard drive cycle. There's now no proof of claim. Well, there still is. There's the records.
Yeah.
But whatever. Right? I'm good to go.
There's no showing you sleeping.
Hey, you know what? Hey, listen, let me just cut you off and keep talking about me. All right? Here we go. So last week, and a common theme on the Positive Vibes is that I'm always complaining about my money situation, right? But I think I figured it out.
Spent too much?
Ooh.
You're a dick. He's a dick.
It's a combination of spending too much, and it's not that I don't necessarily make enough money at my job. It's the money that I've tied up into obligations that I can't neglect. If I do, it fucking affects me negatively.
Spend too much.
I guess so. Because I got the truck, I spend too much, I finance the truck.
You went too far. You living out of your means. Beyond your means.
Yeah. It's like, I make this much money, I can do exactly this with this much money and not save anything ever.
Yeah.
And then get in debt because I have no
money.
Yeah, because I'm spending it all. Because I'm living out of my means.
Isn't it all?
But
just
the thing
debt
is this.
anyways?
The thing is this. If I didn't have the debt that I'm in,
Yeah.
I'm not broke. I'm in debt. Because I'm paying my debts.
Yeah.
I'm in a little bit of debt. A little bit, okay? But the majority of the debt that I have, I am responsibly chipping away at. So it's not that I'm broke. This is what I'm saying. It's not that I'm broke, that I don't have any fucking money ever, because I obviously do. I'm going to these concerts and shit. The problem is that I'm spending all my money on all this debt that I have. So I'm currently broke, but I'm not, because I got what I got. And if it wasn't for debt, I would not.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? So I am kind of broke, right? Because I'm paying all this debt. But when I look at it that way, if I didn't have the truck debt and the fucking consolidated loan debt, I'd have an extra $500 a month in my pocket.
Yeah.
Which I think to most people is a little bit of money. If you had an extra $500 a month, would you be like, no, whatever, I got $500?
No,
you'd be like, damn, I got an extra $500 a month.
$500
right?
a month.
Fucking slave
Right.
excitement. Eh?
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm not broke. But good segue. I told the guy that I wouldn't say anything about it, but obviously you know what I'm about to say. I can't fucking not say anything about it. There's a viewer of the show who messaged me last night. And he's like, oh, this is who... He's talking to me. And in summation, he's like, I know you because I watch your videos and I know who you are and I know what you're about. And I want to help you. And I said, okay. This person, I'm not going to name him. He asked not to be named, so I'm not going to say his name. But, okay, so this guy he's like, yo, I want to invest in your show. And I said, well, to me, words are important. And if you want to make an investment in me, there's a reciprocation. There's a turnaround. There's something that you're going to gain out of an investment. That's the way that it works.
Yeah.
And then he was explaining to me what he wanted and what he didn't want. And ultimately it boiled down to he doesn't want anything. He doesn't even want me to be telling this story right now, saying that it was anonymous. But we talked about it and he's fine. He's fine with it. If you're watching it, which I'm sure you are, whatever. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, this fucking guy is like, yo, I want to help you. And he's like, I want to help you get to the gathering. I want to help you this. I want to help you that. I mean, talking a lot of big things. But I broke it down because that's, you know me, right? I'm like, okay, what is there an angle here? I'm new on the internet. I don't like, anything I've ever accepted from somebody in the past has always been spoken of as a gift. Been gifted things.
Yeah.
Never had anybody invest in the show before. So I just explained to him, I'm like, an investment means that there's a fucking reciprocation and that you're going to gain something from it. A donation is you're going to give me something and not really expect anything in return.
Yeah. You're doing this to help out the show.
Right. And then after I explained that to him, he kind of fucking started calling it sort of a donation. He's still calling it kind of an investment. I'm not... But listen, the way that I understand it, whatever, there's no reciprocation on my part. This, me talking about it right now, is adequate fucking compensation for his investment. And his investment was $100. That motherfucker gave us $100 American dollars to my fucking PayPal last night.
Which, with the current exchange rate,
130 Canadian dollars.
Yep.
This fucking person
so
sent to
we
the
got
show.
an extra third of what he actually gave us on top.
It's fucking ridiculous how fucking amazing that is. And he says not only does he want to help the show, but he wants to continue to help the show. And he indicated that, I don't want to say the wrong thing here because money, whatever, but donations to the show, that's awesome, right? And it's something to be proud about. He said, well, I like what you do. You make a great show. You have good ideas. Keep up the great work. If there's anything I can do to help you, tell me. And then I said, and then after, whatever, I already said this. After dissecting it, I was like, okay, well, what's the worst case Ontario? I'm going to give him my PayPal email address and he's going to send something to it or he's going to not. No harm, no foul.
Right,
I'm not missing what I don't got. So he said that he wants to donate more money next month. And he's like,
That's cool.
He's like, April's just in a couple of days. So if this guy donates to the show again,
yeah,
I'm gonna have like 260 Canadian dollars, which is about 200 American today, to do with what I please. And what I please is probably I'm going to upgrade the network. I don't think that visually anything will really be impacted on the show, but I think that
you need to increase your
I
storage
need to
space.
increase my storage space desperately.
Yeah.
And with that type of money, I can get a NAS. I can probably get a decent 4-bay NAS box and probably like 2 hard drives for it and start a small network with room to expand. And that's what I want to do. And then after that, the next thing is we want to get another camera, don't we?
Yeah, definitely.
$100 bro. I work at my job for 10 hours, barely make $100.
Yeah, really.
I
And he just gave us 130.
I know, yeah. And then fucking yeah. And then and then what else? You know, fucking it's amazing. It's amazing. I think maybe I might be carrying on, but I've never, with the exception of like people like
That's
Crystal.
a very generous gift.
It's really generous.
Well,
Crystal
even
sends things to the show like
and that stuff costs
hot
real
sauce
money
stuff.
too.
Yeah, it
that's
ain't
not
cheap, right?
Yeah.
And she spends her own money to fucking ship it from America.
That's right.
And it's weighted, and it's liquid, and it's perishable. So, like, she's, I think, paying some premiums.
Yeah, probably.
So it's a really, like, so much positive vibes, man. I'm feeling so good about it.
We got some good viewers.
I love it. If you want to make a donation to the show, leave a comment in the description of this video and let me know. And we'll get on a private messaging area like Facebook or something.
And we're not expecting $100. I mean...
No, I'm not expecting anything. I don't even expect a single
that's
person
right,
to hit
you're
me
right.
up.
Yeah.
But, like, it was completely out of the blue. This person is fucking great.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Just like everybody that watches the shows
Yeah.
helps keep the show going. That's really generous that people take. You know, we push out, like, I pushed out an hour here. This is this week's vlog. I pushed out an hour here. This is going to be a half an hour. This week's challenge is going to be like 15 minutes. And there are people that watch all 3 shows every week. That's 6 hours.
That's right.
That's like a fucking... That's a day. That's 24 hours approximately. I don't always push out an hour on the
That's
vlog.
a full evening of programming, pretty much, if you were to sit down and watch TV all night.
If you watch just my 3 shows, that's like at least an hour
Yeah.
a week. That's 4 hours a month. And it's always more than 4 hours, because whatever. I don't know. I'm stoned as fuck right now.
Well, talking about viewers, we finally hit the mark, eh, bud?
Yeah, we did. We
finally
finally hit 500 subscribers.
Yeah. But how many viewers on average are we getting on PV right now?
I would say that occasionally when I sort by most popular videos and then go down in the list, the majority of our videos, all of them, reach over 100 viewers. Generally speaking, every video will hit at least 100 views.
Yeah.
There's some that don't. There's some that haven't and don't. There's a few, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But it's a couple pages of videos that it's more than 100 views. And I'm in grid mode, son. It ain't even a couple pages of list mode. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, we're in the hundreds. We got 62,000 channel views right now.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's fucking
a nice
amazing.
number, right? It's all about the numbers, bud.
So many numbers. Fuck, man. You know, I got the fever from fucking Skivens. The numbers fever. And now I just gotta keep it going, you know?
Right. Keep the numbers climbing.
Well, I suck at segues, but when you pointed at that thing, it made me... we wrote things down again. So, look, check out Ross's cartoons. Check out Ross's cartoons. It's Toon Tuesday, right?
It's pretty
This
messed up.
week is Business Toad. I don't want to spoil it, but it's pretty fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
There was one with a leprechaun last week or a couple weeks ago. He did a feminism one. They don't like make any fucking sense. It's like every cartoon sets up it's like a 30 second to 1 minute show.
Yeah.
And every one sets up like builds up this concept and then goes nowhere and is a poop joke. And then the show ends and
That's
I'm like,
right.
what the
And it's not
fuck,
a poop
man?
joke.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, Ross is fucking funny.
Yeah,
That's
he is. I
great.
love Ross. I hope that he's going to the gathering this year.
This guy that donated, you said something about him, trying to help with everything, including getting you to the gathering. Is he going to the gathering?
I told that motherfucker if he goes, I got a special spot for him right on the baller lot.
Yeah.
And he says he's going to try to make it happen.
Right
And
on.
I'm like, well, with all the money you're donating to the show,
Yeah, that's right.
you could fucking fly to fucking Ohio and do it right. To each his own, right?
Yeah.
I gotta drink some of this water here
Oh,
too
me
with
too.
you,
I'm
bud.
a little parched tonight.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna rip another dab because it is a weed smoking show, kind of, right?
That's right. Well, I guess that's what you do.
So, Ice, you got some fucking theories, and they're of a conspiracy type of nature.
I don't have theories, and I was gonna try and I don't know if I want to really segue into that.
You don't want to segue into fucking conspiracies?
Well,
All right, well, it's just you and me on the show tonight, so while I do a dab, let's get our dumbasses into some ice
oh shit! I don't know if I have anything, bud.
advice.
I got a rant.
It's your segment.
So
bud.
let me
Take it
rant
away.
tonight. I
Am
wanna
I always
rant-
positive on positive vibes?
No, you're never positive.
Ice?
Tonight you are, but
Advice.
I'm gonna rant tonight about fucking dog tags. Because, first of all, I don't think we should have to get a dog license for our fucking dog. Like, what is that for? They just want to know that we have dogs in our house? Makes no sense to me. But in Essex here, okay, when I lived in Kingsville, they had two prices. One, before April 1st was $15. After April 1st was $40. Here in Essex, you got, multiple prices. Of course, it's before April 1st, it's $15, unless your dog is not fixed. If your dog's not fixed, it's $25. I don't fucking understand why they gotta charge you more because your dog isn't fixed. Then, the price goes up to $50 after April 1st, and like $75 or something like that, even later on in the year. It's just ridiculous. But yeah, I just want to just rant about that a little bit because I can't believe that Essex does that. I don't know how many other towns might do it that way. I know Kingsville didn't when I lived there.
Isn't it true that if you don't pay your dog fees, they like put it on your property tax or something?
I don't know. I don't think they would do that because they have to know for sure that you have a dog before they can do that. Now, this is the first year I got my dog tag in Essex. I've been living in Essex. This is my third year now. But I just didn't get one before, but I guess they're cracking down right now, so I decided to do it. Because I still don't walk them on leash most of the time. And they're cracking down on that too, and I'm just waiting for them to at least give me a warning before I stop doing it. And then I probably won't stop doing
So
it.
what's the dog tag do?
It's just, I don't know, it's to let the town know that you have a fucking dog,
It's a
I
number?
guess.
Gives your dog a number?
Yeah, it gives them a
basically?
number. It's, you know what? It's fucking concentration camp shit, isn't it?
Social insurance number,
Yeah.
dog tag number, driver's license number,
Yeah.
fucking numbers.
But yeah,
I don't
guess
like
the,
those numbers.
The dog catcher or animal control for Essex here, it comes out of Lakeshore, and they sometimes go to Sadler's Park where I walk Gizmo, and have been harassing a lot of people with dogs that they don't put on leashes and stuff.
It's like roughing them up.
I'm just
Where's your dog tag?
he pretty much does. He runs after people to get their attention. But I'm waiting for him to try and catch me one time. Because I ain't going to fucking give him any information. He's not going to give me even a warning. I mean, what can he do? He's a dog catcher.
So he's bred for it,
If he
right?
thinks he can give me a fine, first he has to know who I am to actually give me the fine. Otherwise, you're giving me a piece of paper to some random guy telling him to go and pay this money. But you'll never know who the fuck I am because I ain't going to tell you.
Right, yeah. You're not under an obligation to tell a
Yeah.
dog catcher your name.
That's right. And they're...
Does he have a big net, Ice? Because I just
don't
keep
know. I
thinking
haven't
about
seen
a
him.
big net catching dogs.
I haven't seen him. You're thinking of fucking Pluto or something. Disney cartoon.
Okay, so your dog needs a tag.
Yeah.
And you never did it. And
Well,
now you do
I
it
did
because
this
people
year.
are getting
But
crazy.
to
So
today-
the advice is Don't fucking get in shit with the dog catcher. Get your dog a tag.
No really
tag
real
your dog.
advice. I just think it's fucking stupid that we have to get a dog tag and that they charge extra in this town because if your dog isn't fixed, which when I went to get mine today, I had all my paperwork, I thought. And I get up to the clerk and I'm trying to find the right piece of paper, but out of all the shit I have, I didn't have the right one in there. And she's like, well, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to pay the $25 fee because you can't prove that he's fixed. I says, if I have to, because my vet's in Amherstburg. I said, if I'm not going to drive out to Amherstburg to get the paper, I will go home and I'll get my dog. I'll bring him in and I'll turn him upside down for you. You'll see that he has no testicles. And she's like, sir, please. I said, no, I will. Because I'm not going to pay the extra fee. It's either that or I don't get the dog tag. So they gave me the $15 fee.
So, what's there's got to be like I'm trying to dissect what you're saying.
You just want to turn this into some advice, but
yeah,
it's
because
just
that's the segment.
Well, I tried telling you, it's more of a
know,
rant.
I guess you're right.
Yeah.
Get your dog tagged.
Yeah, get your dog tagged so you don't get fined.
Don't fucking bring your dog to the vet and show him its weird fucking cut up dick. Like, what are you doing?
Maybe you'll have to end the show on that picture.
Okay, you got the picture?
Well, I've probably got
I'll take at least one.
I'll do it.
Didn't have to take one. Bink, bink, bink. Sends me 4 pics. They're all like from different days.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Ice.
Where did Ice Advice go tonight?
Say the name of the segment so we can end it.
Ice Advice. Alright. That was fucked up.
We got more things written on the board, but I said I want to keep the show a little bit short, so let's just talk about The Walking Dead right now because we're shooting this show on Tuesday and it's dropping on Wednesday. And if you haven't seen The Walking Dead yet, you're a fucking casual, so whatever,
yeah,
right?
That's right, exactly.
Right?
I think so.
Daryl's not dead.
Well,
he's not dead.
We know he's not dead.
I don't think that Dwight said it'll be all right to Dwight.
Why would Dwight say it to Dwight?
I think that when they cut the scene to black.
Yeah.
What did I say? Dwight to Dwight?
Yeah.
Sorry. I don't think that Dwight said to Daryl, it'll be all right when the scene cut to black.
Well, he didn't say... Yeah, okay. Well, who did he say it to then?
I think that it's a cut scene. I think that they shoot him, and then it's not somebody going unconscious, but it's somebody being unconscious, and they're just about to wake up, and that's the first thing they hear when they're coming to. Blood, cut scene, it'll be all right.
That makes sense.
Yeah?
Yeah, that makes sense. I think so.
The way that show works.
When I look at it.
I never ever thought about that until I just started speaking about it now.
But I do feel that maybe Daryl is going to die before, like the season finale, he's dead.
No, I don't know, man.
And somebody else. I think 2 people are going to die. 2 main characters will die at the end of this. This Jesus
what
guy.
If they don't?
I think Jesus is going to be the new Daryl for the show for all the women. And he's going to stick around for a while.
Yeah, you're into that? You got it? You got
Is that what I said? Is that
Jesus is in all the ladies, I can tell. Yeah? I've been watching him.
No, I just been reading all their comments and shit on Facebook. But no, I think
Daryl's doing a fucking new TV reality-based fucking motorcycle riding series.
I can't see that because that's only supposed to be like a 6-episode thing already coming up soon.
You could shoot that during.
But I did hear a rumor of him having a movie coming up, so I don't know about that if that's going to take up his time. But I think he's going to be dead.
Well, he's not a part of the... I don't read the original comics at all. I don't like them. I don't want spoilers. I watch the show. I'm a show watcher, not a comic reader. And I don't want him to die.
Yeah.
And that's it. He's not going to die.
I think maybe
Daryl... Because I don't want him
to. Nobody does. But nobody wants any of these good characters to die, but they keep fucking dying, and nobody good has died in a while, right?
I just want to see him kill Andrew Lincoln.
You want Rick dead?
Yeah, let's kill Rick and then just follow Carol and Daryl.
I don't know. I don't want to follow Carol now. She's getting kind of wishy-washy. Except she did some ass kicking there.
She's just a bloodthirsty killer.
Yeah. she did get pretty freaking crazy there.
I'm trying to give you fair warning. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was decent. The Walking Dead, bro. I don't talk about it a lot with a lot of people. That was like the longest review I've ever done.
Is it really?
Yeah, I guess. All right, well, I want to keep the show a little bit short, so I'm going to cut it short. I wanted to do that. I got to go to work and shit anyway, so that sucks. The Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead.
Ross Cartoons.
Yeah.
All the other stuff that we talked about.
Almost talk about conspiracy theories.
Oh, yeah, well...
You sound so depressed about
it. Trump, okay, the 2 conspiracy theories. Leave your comments. Okay, leave your comments about these opinions in the comments section of this video. And then if there's enough interest in the comments section, we'll try to talk about it on next week's Positive Vibes. Right? Oh. There you go, a little carryover. Okay, the 2 conspiracy theories that we wrote on the board. Mine is the one about Katy Perry is JonBenet Ramsey. I don't know, bro. You watched that video?
I know. I'm going to have to check this out because I've never heard that
theories.
One before. That's a new one.
What's yours?
Well, mine is just something that a buddy of mine told me to look up today, and because of something I watched today, it brought it up. But Trump being the Antichrist.
Trump is the Antichrist.
Yeah, apparently. If you believe in that kind of thing.
If you got any opinions on conspiracy theories, leave your comments in the section below, like I said, about your thought, what you think of Katy Perry as JonBenet Ramsey, or if you think Donald Trump is the Antichrist, or what about the theory that Donald Trump is JonBenet Ramsey?
You know, I can see it.
And Katy Perry quite well could be the Antichrist.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, well, take those 4 ideas, run with them, leave some comments below, like I said, several fucking times already, and that is it, right?
That's
it. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Positive Vibes. Stay tuned next Wednesday for an all-new episode of The Talk Show after 10 p.m. like we do every single week. Iceman, thanks for co-hosting again. Great ice advice. I wanted to try to make a funny thing, but I couldn't get it out right. I couldn't do it right. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week after 10 like we do. Until then, peace.